Early morning is a magical time here in the gardens at Wentworth Woodhouse. With the mist rising off the meadows and the dew glistening in the early sun, each day brings a new beginning for this ever-changing landscape.
Welcome to Wentworth Woodhouse. My name's Scott and I'm the head gardener, and I've been in post for 18 years. For 12 of those years there were only 2 gardeners. Now, under the Wentworth Woodhouse Preservation Trust, we have almost back to, in its heyday, 30 gardeners, and the majority of them are made up with a volunteer team. Volunteer teams include the Tuesday team, who are the Wellywangers, the Wednesday team, who are the Bramble Bashers, and the newly ensconced Thursday team, who are the Diamond Diggers, of course, after Black Diamonds. So, 80 acres. Imagine that. How big is 80 acres? Imagine a tennis court. We have over 1,000 of those to manicure. So let's have a look round and see exactly what 80 acres looks like and what our team are up against.
Hello, I'm Alan. I'm a gardener here at Wentworth Woodhouse. Wentworth Woodhouse is becoming famous now for its snowdrop display. And here at Wentworth in early March, it's time for snowdrop work, which means dig, divide and repeat. We need to dig the snowdrops up, in part, to make sure that they have room to grow elsewhere. So we dig, we divide and repeat so that we can get the snowdrop cover here at Wentworth better than ever for our future visitors. The snowdrops around me were planted around about 5 years ago when I started here at Wentworth. And as we can see, the snowdrops have grown and grown, so much so that they now need to be dug, divided and planted out again so that the new snowdrop planting, they've got room to grow. So here we've got our fellow workers here. We're working to divide the snowdrops, take them to new areas to make sure that all of Wentworth Woodhouse in February and March is covered with snowdrops for our visitors to enjoy. So as the snowdrops start to fade here at Wentworth, it's time for the daffodils to come out. They then will be followed by the rhododendrons, the azaleas and the camellias. But for us gardeners, our work will switch to the preparation of the herbaceous summer border.
I'm Ali Butler and I'm a member of the Bramble Bashers volunteer gardening team. I've been here for about 3.5 years now, so I've seen a lot of changes in the garden, and we're here at the summer borders at the moment with April showers, but of course that doesn't stop the work that needs doing. So as you can see at the moment the garden's looking quite empty, but what happens during the spring and early summer periods is that a lot more planting goes on. We replace all the dahlias, which are a fantastic show in the summer, and a lot of effort goes on by all of the teams in the gardening volunteer teams to keep it looking really well. Lots and lots of weeding gets done, and during the summer there's pruning back and deadheading of roses and other flowers. It's well worth all our effort and we love to come and do it.
I'm Wendy. I've been working with the Thursday volunteers since they began to work here at the end of last summer. There are about a dozen of us who meet every week, and we've been working in different parts of the garden. The first thing we had to do was to get used to the nature of the garden, and it's really split into 2 parts. The sunken herbaceous border, which was once open cast mining, and when you stand there and look at it now, it looks such a treasure. And then the wider pleasure grounds, where we're spending much more time tackling brambles and weeds and cutting back to make the rhododendrons, camellias and other shrubs look more exciting and look much more trim. So in a garden, you're always preparing for the next season, and during the end of the autumn and the winter, we're cutting back, organising and sorting things to make the area look good for the next year.
And so our remaining job throughout the year is to maintain the path in pristine condition, make sure it's smooth, because particularly during heavy rain it can get a little bit routed. And to de-weed it is quite a challenge as well, but our overall aim is to make sure that access is available for absolutely everybody in the best possible way, and we have a little bit of fun along the way as well. So now that we're joined by our new Thursday group, we've got 3 full days of pathways maintenance activity through the year, and hopefully that will make sure that it's a long-term project for the benefit of everyone.
So there you have it. That's the team at Wentworth Woodhouse. We are a volunteer-based organisation, and I know I couldn't do it without them.